What advice would you have for a young man trying to grow up, trying to get better in life, trying to elevate, trying to progress? It could be relationships. What would advice you give to them? It could be credit. It could be how they should maintain themselves. It could be self-care. It should be how they should represent themselves. What is just some general advice, or it could be deep advice that you'll give to a 16, 17-year-old, 18-year-old, whatever?
Alright, so here's what I'm gonna say, right? With anything, like when you're this young, you have access to TikTok. This is your time to grind TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, grind all of that, right? And I feel like you should have zero distractions, like, because if you have, like, let's say, you know what I'm saying, it's a hot take, but you know, sometimes you can have a girl, right, and she can become a distraction, whether or not, you know what I'm saying, she wants to, or whether or not, you know, she can't, like, you know what I'm saying, it's just something that you, like, it happens in your mind. Like, you have to focus on your girl and focus on, you know what I'm saying, it's two things that you have to really think about. So it takes away some from that, you know, because you're focusing on both.
Yeah.
It's your production. So I would say, like, you should just really focus on yourself, especially 16, 17, 8, you know, like this age range. Should definitely focus on yourself and grinding YouTube. Like, it's good to have friends, female friends, whatever, but you know what I'm saying, like, you gotta focus on YouTube, your career. You know, if you're taking it as a career, you gotta focus on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you do want to have a girlfriend, you know what I'm saying, I think it's gonna be something difficult, but you have to make sure you get a girlfriend that understands the grind that you're doing.
Even like damn near all the relationships in our high school, like, all them shits ended. All them shits did not last long, and you know what I'm saying, some stuff isn't supposed to be forever. And yeah, females are distractions, but if you do want a female, if you do have a female, just have the boundaries and just be able to be self-conscious when you are investing too much time into her. There's a lot of dudes, when they first get females and they get this type of attention, they get so caught up into her, make sure she's good, she's valid, and you turn around and months goes on, years go on, and you haven't progressed in life because I mean, like, even like if you're just chilling with her, you as a dude, you as a man, you're gonna want to pay for everything. Not as you spending money, as you spending time with her too. It can be a distraction, but you just have to have that boundary and have that respect for yourself to not get too invested into that.
Exactly. Like, I feel that 100%. It's just like you just gotta focus on your grind, bro. Don't let anything get in your grind. Don't let nobody stop you from grinding. You know, like, the thing is, with what we're getting into, not too many people know about it. Not too many parents, not too many, you know, siblings that are older would know about it. But it's that much important that you don't, you know what I'm saying, let anyone stop you from doing what you want to do. Like, you know, sometimes you're gonna feel like they're not supporting you or whatever, but it's sometimes, you know, you can't, like, whatever you do, you know, like, people call you crazy for something that they don't understand. You know what I'm saying?
Or they
like,
fear.
They fear, they don't understand. They're gonna call you crazy because they can't do it themselves. But the fact that you're doing it, you know what I'm saying, it's like, it's a own path and your own. You're taking your own footing, your own path. So no one can give you advice on your own path. They can give you advice on other things, but just not what you're going into. So it's important that you take advice from people who are, you know, doing what you're doing, or want to do what you're doing, or are already on that path. Don't take it from people who don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, I was watching this video, bro. This homeless guy was giving this guy advice on how to manage money and how to do YouTube. Like, bruh, like, you're not, like, in a position to do that. You know what I'm saying? You can't give advice. Like, that being said, every fool has good advice, right? Like, but it's your job to nitpick, right?
Just learn from their mistakes. You don't have to. Don't do what they do. They're not in a position that you want to be. But you can still learn from their mistakes. But if someone that don't got 100K and they trying to teach you how to make 100K, how the fuck is you gonna make 100K?
Exactly. Never touched 100K, so how the fuck you gonna have it? Or how you gonna teach it if you never had it? or you not trying to, or doing the grind. Really, you just gotta focus on that. Listen to people who will give you good advice. You know? So that's the advice I have for all the young kids who are teenagers going into college and shit. And my ear hurt, but you feel me? Yeah, just do your thing. And college is not for everybody, bro. I want to stress that too. It's not for everybody. But make sure when you do, if you like, it's a tool that, you know what I'm saying, would help you in life, right? But it's only gonna help you if you choose what you want to do. Don't go to a big college because like that teaches the same shit as every other college just because, oh, I like this college. And it's perfectly fine for picking colleges that you like, but the thing is, like, the amount of money that they have you to pay is just not, it's ridiculous. It, like, all that loans, like, it sets you up to be like below, you know what I'm saying? Like, once you get out of college, you got your degree, you start working a job, it's a trap. Once you have them loans, it's a GG, bro. You can't, until you finish paying them loans, you're gonna be forever under. And then you're at the age where you have to make more purchases, meaning you're gonna have to keep like making more subscriptions. I'm gonna call it subscription.
You have to get a car, pay for that. Get an apartment, pay for that. Once you're at that age, your parents may be like, no, you have to pay your own bill. You have to pay for that. I mean, you have to pay your own phone bill. You gotta pay for that. So it's like, once you get to the age where you're like 22, 23, 21, when you graduate, you have just all these bills just flooding in. You gotta pay for the student loans, gotta pay for the credit card interest, gotta pay for your car, all this type of stuff. So now I understand what you're saying when you go back to what you're saying.
So yeah, you feel me? It's just mad subscriptions you have to pay for, mad stuff you have to pay for. So all the advice, like, you know what I'm saying, so just like go to school for what you want to do and try to make sure it's something that's like limited, so you won't spend too much money. You know, it wouldn't be too much loans, won't be too much or nothing at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think it's like, you know, going to community college is a good thing. It's not a bad thing. You can get a bachelor's in community college. You know? And trade school is another option. Like, we have many options, but it's essential that you do something that you want to do with your life, not something that everyone does. You know what I'm saying? Definitely.
And like, don't just follow the money, because it's like, if I just followed the money, I would have been stopped doing YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been years and years and years where I didn't make money, but I did it because I was genuinely passionate for it. I genuinely love doing it. I genuinely enjoy doing it. You know what I'm saying? So that goes back to what he was saying, as in, like, don't do something just because someone else told you. You're not gonna grind as hard when you really want something. If someone else tell you to do something, you're not gonna grind that hard. You're not gonna give your whole 100%. What's the example I could give for this? Like, even with probably YouTube. Like, no one's telling you, yo, bro, go get up and upload a video. You just genuinely want to do it. So therefore, you're gonna grind harder than someone that is being told, like, nah, you have to do this. You know what I'm saying? So basically, what we're all saying is just figure out your passion, figure out what you want in life, increase your income, and decrease your expenses. When you're this age and you're young, you don't have that much expenses, so therefore just focus on increasing your income. Be frugal. Don't buy all the expensive clothes and waste your money. Definitely get yourself some stuff here and there to keep you motivated and want to keep getting those stuff, but don't splurge on money and don't just waste money. Take advantage of your time and gain connections. Gain connections with older people. Talk to older people. They can put you on some game. They can even tell you about their mistakes that you be like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. That's the reason why I don't do drugs. I don't drink alcohol. I've grown around a couple of alcoholics. I've grown around people who have been laced. I've grown around people that have gotten addicted to it. Because they had their mistakes, I've learned from it, and I will never touch it. Or if I do touch it, I'll do it in moderation and have control with it. I won't like fall into the loop. So yeah, man, that's basically all we was really saying. Is there anything else you want to say or add on to that before we wrap it up?
Not really, but
Not really. Okay, that's cool. It's all good.
So, everyone just make sure, have good health, good, what I'm saying, practice good exercise, good hygiene, good everything. Your life will be good, you're making good decisions. That's